A plant belongs where its own seed is sown, in the one garden it has ever known.
Now I must leave you here to be alone, so do not stray far from your garden home.
Great danger waits outside for girls like you. This wall is here to see your spirit through.
She never leaves me by myself, ever. This is so exciting! The whole garden, just for me!
Okay, follow my logic here. The ground outside is soup. She is walking on the soup. So either she can walk on soup, which is amazing, or she's not being totally honest about the soup thing. It's the singing. She gets into this creative zone. It's like I can see a montage of bad ideas forming in her head.
She'll be humming a tune and then suddenly start exploring. It's getting alarming.
This world of green is all I'm meant to see. Just for a moment I will dare to roam. The woods are dark, the shadows now are long. The way back home I cannot seem to find. A welcome fire, a warm and friendly light. I wish I had the wings so I could be a little bird upon a distant tree.
These new friends are very serious about camping. This rustic little cabin they built for me is very secure. I might leave them some feedback later. Constructive criticism. Like, a door would be a good start. And maybe some cushions. Overall, I'd give my first trip outside a 2 out of 10. The scenery is nice, but the local culture is grabby and there are no amenities to speak of.
The name you cried with such a heavy tear. Is she a danger that we all should fear?
The forest creatures all know her command, the most powerful sorceress in all the land.
Her mother's magic is a fearsome might. We must release her to the coming night.
Your foolish fears are not a thing I mind. A royal ransom is what we will find. Her voice will bring us gold of every kind.
A bird like that should not be kept in chains, or only sorrow for your prize remains.
If you're afraid, then run away and hide. I have no need for cowards at my side.
Yeah, Jorik's all excited. He thinks he's found a golden goose. Every new captain thinks he's found a golden goose. I tried to tell him. I said, enchanted singing, mysterious origins. Guys, this has total party kill written all over it.
The first casualty is always common sense. I mean, his counter-argument to my risk assessment was a direct threat. That's not a great management style. You just start to feel really undervalued as an employee, you know? I bring valid concerns to the table, and the feedback I get is that I'm a coward. It's demoralizing.
The men I'm with are fools who cannot see the danger that you've brought to them and me.
If they'll not heed the good advice I gave, it is my own reward that I will save from the sad fate of a forgotten grave.
She is not home. She did not come back true, and now I see the wicked face of you. What is the evil that you've come to do?
I mean no harm. I did not take your prize. She's held by men whose hearts are full of lies.
Can you hear my plea? Please come and rescue me!
You trespass on sacred ground. You will pay.
Get off me!
This forest will consume you.
I stopped their twisted plan. Now they will simply graze upon my land.
These magic seeds are for you being true. Plant them to find out what they do.
They paid the price for their own foolish greed, and from their loss, I'll plant my own new seed.
This is why I'm not big on teamwork. You always get dragged down by other people's bad decisions.
Do I feel bad? But little. But look, I gave them a chance to divest from a high-risk asset. They refused. I simply acted to protect my own interests. It's called being proactive.
Sometimes you just have to look out for number one. And today, I'm number one.
You see, the world holds nothing good for you because of all the foolish things you do.
The best part about being a sorceress is you don't really need money. I just give people things I have. In this case, magic seeds. Is it irresponsible of me to spread invasive magical plant species? Probably. But it's cheap. And they always take them.
I'm honestly not sure if it's because they think they'll get rich from them, or if they're just too afraid to say no to me.
So now I have a magic seed. No instructions. No warranty. Just a look that said, don't cross me. You know, a watering schedule, soil acidity, that kind of thing. Also, the cackling as she left. Not a great sign.
Your simple heart does not yet understand the dangers that exist throughout the land.
You know, I don't know why I was so afraid. It turns out those weren't real bandits. They were just sheep pretending to be people all along. Honestly, I don't see what the big deal is. I went for a walk. I met some people who turned out to be sheep, and then Mother brought me home. See? No harm done.
So, things are a little weird right now. Mother hired some contractors. They're working on some kind of off-site renovation project for me. It's a surprise.
Look, I tried the free-range model. I really did. I gave her a whole garden. But some assets just don't have the self-discipline. They push, and then they force you to be the strict parent. So now we have to move to a more structured environment, with less unsupervised outdoor time. I'm looking at the bill for stone and mortar, and I just think, this is what happens when you don't properly manage your assets early on. It always costs you more in the long run.